Okay, so let's get into just the rap game period. Okay, we recently just posted one of your freestyles on Durtty Boy's page.
Okay.
And T.I. commented, I guess in the freestyle, he thought you said drop the N-bomb nigga. Thought he said, it's a whole conversation.
What?
Yeah, it's go on Durtty Boy's page, DURTTYBOYZ. T.I. was one of the ones that said he's dope, but I think he said the N-word. So they had a long conversation. You had fans that actually wrote your lyrics out to him, too. So it wasn't a big thing, but have you ever had issues with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? People waiting for you to say the N-word?
No, never.
Okay.
Never. That's not my play. I know the rules. Can't go near that word.
So you're around enough black guys to know that.
Never go near that word.
How do you feel about, like, white rappers and just, I guess, like, white youth even saying the word nigga just because they say who they grew up around?
They shouldn't.
Okay.
They shouldn't do it because they have no right to. They don't understand how it feels to be a certain color in this country. I just think it's just, at this point, man, just keep the peace. Stay in your own lane.
Right. So how do you feel about the racial tension in the country? Like, because I just think, like, a lot of the young, because you're a young cat, so I think y'all grew up a different generation than our parents, our grandparents before us, even I say including me, and how we deal with each other. Like, it's not as intense, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not intense to see a little white girl dancing to the Migos, you know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day, it's like, oh, you're dancing to this crazy music. Like, how do you feel about the racial tension? What would you tell some of the older people, that the great-grandparents and the grandfathers that come before us about where we're at right now as a people?
Stop tripping. Like, stop tripping about the little things, man. Like, people care. People genuinely care so much about what other people are doing and what other people look like or what other people are doing. And then they look at their own lives and they're not doing shit.
Right.
And their lives, like, they're commenting hate on people's posts and they're about to get evicted.
Right.
Like, people just need to focus and become the best self that they can be. And then if everybody's becoming the best self that they can be, then the world's becoming better slowly.
I definitely agree with that answer for real. What do you feel about the rap game? Okay, so look, I was having a conversation before about how I think back in the day, the rap cats used to be the drug dealers. They used to be ones selling dope. Now the rappers doing dope, man. We got a whole lot of crackhead artists that's coming out, man. And they like, and I, it sounds crazy, but I just remember back in the day they used to rap about selling it. Now they're users. So like, and we just had a death of Lil Peep just died of an overdose. Like, how do you feel about drug abuse in the rap game?
Drug abuse is definitely ran in my family. Right. So I didn't even smoke weed or take a sip of alcohol, believe it or not, until after I was out of school. Wow. Just because I was the amount of shit that was going on in my house, I was too, like, it was kind of like a fuck you to my parents. Like, wow. I got straight A's and didn't do drugs just so I can hold that over them. Just because, like, I don't know, because when you do stuff like that, obviously, like, it does cope with pain, but it hurts other people around you that care about you. Right. And it definitely hurt me, so I don't know. I think it's a dark situation, but what can you do?
Yeah, it's one of the things that's so close to you that it's kind of like, I'm not going down that road.
Yeah, it's just, when people die, man, it sucks that it takes people to die for us to address things, but it's definitely a problem. It's a bad problem.
So growing up in an environment, what would you tell a kid that's watching this interview right now? Like, what would you tell a kid about that being up in that environment? Because a lot of the kids don't make it out those type of environments. They end up being users themselves. They end up drinking. They end up doing drugs themselves because they see their parents do it or their brothers or their sisters. What would you tell them as far as getting out?
The way to get out, man, is to think for yourself. And is to think for yourself. And literally, like, people have to stop caring about what other people's opinions of them are. Like, that's the cause of depression, is people feeling like they don't fit in. People feeling like, if you could be comfortable in your own skin and do what you feel like is right with you, your moral compass, just stay in your lane, mind your business, and work on yourself. Because if you work on yourself, nobody can stop you from working on yourself. Because it's up in here.
Not mad about that. Not mad about that. Got a lot of brains on you, brother.
Thank you.
I ain't mad, man. This new project is coming out real soon. Has anybody compared you? Like, you kind of look like MGK. Have anybody told you that before?
We were actually, the night that I signed with Boom, DJ took me out to the strip club. First time I ever been to the strip club.
And he thought you was MGK?
Thought I was
Did
MGK.
you take advantage of that situation? Yes. You did?
No.
I would have been like, that's my brother, man. What's good?
It's my cousin.
Poppin'? All you gotta do is rap after that. Not too many tall white guys rocking around killing like you killing, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. People would call me MGK back in high school, man. That's a nickname that is stuck.
Okay. Back in high school?
Yes.
Did it get on your nerves?
Yes.
Were you pissed off all the time?
100%.
So recently, I looked at it. Jeezy tried to reach out to for management or Def Jam. Tell me about that situation.
Basically, Boom helped out with that situation, but Jeezy started taking a liking to what we were doing. You know, he's been so helpful, and he's been offering so much for us, and hopefully finna meet up again tonight. Get studio time. You know, that's the biggest part, is being able to just go into a studio and workshop for months.
Okay.
You know, just try to get product out, and that's what he's gonna help us do.
I ain't mad about that. So what you think your next move is? You know what I'm saying? Like you got the Wavy single out right now. What's next for Noah?
What's next is push what we got right now, and then also definitely cook up something to drop on y'all's heads.
Right. But you know, a lot of artists are going independent now. Is that a route y'all might thinking about going just because all the traction you're getting?
I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, like, honestly, I really don't care because money has never been a thing for me, like an incentive for me. And I know that I'm smart with my finances, that I could be fine without going independent. And I know that, you know, as long as my music's getting heard and I can put my music on a platform and the influence I can get off that, I don't really care about the money situation as far as a label.
Okay, well, when you get some money, what's the first thing you're going to buy?
The first thing I'm going to buy when I get some money, oh my God. Dude, I don't know.
Kid growing up. What did the young Noah want?
Something dumb. It's going to be something dumb, probably. I'll probably get a pad first.
Okay.
Probably get a pad, get a hot tub, put on the inside of my house, put some cameras up, you know, see what we do. The night after when we wake up, we can't remember it. You dig?
So that's dope. What kind
probably
of car?
A hot tub.
Hot tub? Okay, what kind of car?
Tesla.
Yeah. Why a Tesla?
I don't know. I ain't got to pay for gas. That's
fine.
Fine. And it drives by itself.
See, that scares me.
True.
I don't think I can do that. It's just because I want to be able to control my own destination in life. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so Nicki Minaj just recently tweeted basically like the white rappers are the wave. Need to sign a white rapper, they popping right now. How do you feel about that?
I mean, shit.
Y'all got Post Malone. Who's out? Who's Post Malone?
G-Eazy.
Russ is out. Russ is dope.
Yeah.
Lil Pump looks white, even though he's not. Nobody knew the difference recently. Logic's out.
Logic's, I think he's about to retire, though.
Why?
He's got one more, and then he's done. That's what I heard.
So how do you think you compare with that realm of the new white rappers?
I think that I am just an artist. When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I think that I could bring a lot more to the table than just rap.
Right.
You know, as far as just making music on a musical level. You know, it's sounding good when it hits your ears. That's what I'm trying to do. No matter what type of genre it is, if it hits your ears and you like it, it's undeniable.
So how did you hook up with DC Young Fly? I've seen him in a couple videos.
DC Young Fly, Quinn knows him. Quinn, and then reached out, and then I played my music for him. And DC Young Fly, man, he's a genuine dude. Right. He's a great person.
See, I can respect him because we actually seen him come from the hood of the West Side.
Great person. He told us some stories, man, about him jumping off a roof in his school.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He had a crazy life, man. So I definitely salute you and everything you got going on. Let him know about the new single out right now.
Yes. Wavy. I'm so wavy, baby. Out right now. Hot 107.9. That was corny.
Dirty Daily. Dirty Boys is going down, man. Noah Scharf, right?
What's up? Noah Scharf.
Scharf, got it right.
See it silent.
Yeah, it's going down. See it silent.
Don't you fucking mess it up.
Dirty Daily is going down. Noah, it's going down.